video, I'm gonna be talking about what gear I use as a wedding content creator. I'm gonna share with you 5 of my favorite items that I use and that I bring with me at every single wedding that I shoot. And don't worry, check out the description down below. I'm gonna link all of these products as well as some additional favorites of mine. So how do I, as a wedding content creator, get photos like this and videos like this? Well, let me break it down for you. My name is Laura and I am the wedding content creator. Would you believe me if I said that all of those photos and videos were taken on iPhones? Yes, you heard it right, iPhones. Now, when I say iPhones, I mean multiple iPhones. I'm currently shooting on the 14 Pro Max, and when John Michael shoots wedding with me, him as well. Now, like I said, iPhone. So any of the weddings that I'm going to, I'm bringing between 2 to 4 different phones, depending on their circumstances, length of time. There's lots of things that go into that and make it, there's a lot. But I'm bringing these different phones because all of them I program for different settings so that we get these cinematic moments. I've really enjoyed shooting with the 14 Pro Maxes, and honestly, I plan on upgrading anytime new phones come out so that we're always working with the latest technology to go ahead and be able to really get these incredible moments. Another reason that we have different phones is that it just makes it easier. Like, I tend to have one phone that I take out on dance floors, another phone that stays in stabilizers. Don't worry, we're gonna be talking about stabilizers. So yeah, that's like the number one thing is we're shooting on a phone. It also kind of makes wedding content creation like what it is, and a big thing that's important to me when I'm shooting with clients is I want it to feel like I'm a friend. So I don't want to have both of my phones on stabilizers in your face, because I want you to feel calm, comfortable, because when the clients that we work with feel more comfortable, their photos and videos come out better, and it is just a win-win for everybody. The next thing that we have are supplemental chargers. These, if you were you have to go to a deserted island and you can only take one of 3 things, these would be on my one of 3 things, and these are these supplemental chargers. So I really love the Mophie brand. Those are what I use. I have big blocks, I have more portable ones, I have them all. So again, when it comes down to the wedding, because we're working with 2 to 4 phones, we probably have about 4. I mean, my total inventory is 6, but I don't bring all 6 with me, but we probably have up to 4 additional supplemental chargers that we're bringing with us. These things rend my life. I use them all the time. When I have my big one, this one's really nice because especially if I'm traveling and I'm having to fly on planes or things like that, this can actually charge your laptop, especially if you're working with any type of Apple products. It has a USB-C plug that you can go ahead and plug it in. So that's great. I can use my laptop to work on the airplanes and things like that. It's also great for charging other items that we may be bringing with us that aren't phones. Obviously, there's gonna be adapters for your phone as well. This I actually literally, I feel always, even when I'm not working, have in my purse because it comes with its own built-in cable. And I don't just start charging things when they're dead. I'm typically always kind of charging a mixture of phones, external products that we're using to help us, stabilizers, whatever it may be. Things are just kind of always charging. The next thing that we have is external lighting. So some of the conditions that we go in, sometimes we're inside, sometimes we're outside. Sometimes we're in very moody, more aesthetic. When you're on a dance floor, nobody wants a big light in their face. So the venue's probably gonna turn the lights down low. And that is when external lighting becomes your best friend. If you are on TikTok at all, then you've probably seen this. This is a viral TikTok lighting. I have a couple of these that are always with me. And I also have additional lighting attachments that hook up to our stabilizers or our gimbals that we're using as well. So again, we can make sure that it's perfect. These are not always on. I personally prefer natural lighting to be shooting, and I also think it's really important to be mindful of the other vendors that you're working with. So a lot of time photography and or videography will bring in their own additional lighting. Usually their stuff is more than fine for anything that I'm looking at or that I need. So again, we just have these here in case of backup, and we have these here for when you want a fun selfie moment. Number 4 that we have on our list is going to be stabilizers. That is because when you hold an iPhone, your hand shakes. So I put all of my phones in stabilizers when I'm using them. I'm bringing at least 2 stabilizers with me when I'm working with the second shooter. My second shooter is in one, and then I am using my favorite one, which is this bad boy. He's hefty, but he does his job very, very well. If I want something that's a little bit more fun, a little bit lighter, I'll typically use this one to take with me on the dance floor or to take with me when we're really kind of getting more dynamic shots. You're also always gonna see me have my bag when I shoot a wedding. This thing is incredible and I cannot recommend it enough. Like, wedding content creator or not, this bag is incredible. It is a great travel bag, but it is the away travel bag. I think that's what they're calling it now. I don't know. But this bag fits everything and more. It fits all of the gear that I've talked about here in this video. It is lightweight. It has a little cute little thing that goes over the back of the suitcase so that it doesn't fall off. It has a shoulder pad so that my shoulders aren't getting hurt. But I take this thing with me everywhere and it is incredible. It's also super durable. I cannot tell you how many closets, dirty floors, places that it has been. Sometimes I've even just smushed it in the back and it is still incredible and fun. Now there are some more goodies and some more surprises. I typically bring some mics with me. I bring a disposable camera or a Polaroid. I'll even bring my camcorder, just really dependent on what the client's vibe is, what they're wanting out of it. I've talked about this before, but I spend a lot of time getting to know my clients, their love stories, what it looks like. So I have a pretty good idea when it comes down to the wedding, things that they would appreciate or things that they really like. So this is what I'm using when I show up to a wedding. I feel like in my bag, like I literally cannot tell you how incredible this bag is, but I truly feel like I have my one-stop wedding content creation shop with me. I can pick it up, I can go. When we're shooting, it feels like I have everything I need and more. I'm typically also throwing in some water bottles, some snacks, just different things like that. All right, that's what I have for you in today's video. Let me know down below if there's anything that I include in my bag or my gear that maybe you were surprised about, or if you have any questions about anything that I bring. As always, my name is Laura here with Playing with Laura, and I will see you guys here.